So today, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a 2005 Mustang GT, thanks to my friend Kenny. This is a 4.6 liter V8 that produces 300 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque. So you may be saying 300 horsepower out of a V8, that's pretty weak. Yeah, it sounds pretty weak, but if you haven't driven one of these Mustangs, before commenting on this, I would suggest driving one of these and seeing for yourself, because you shouldn't let that number determine whether it's not fast or not. So all you need to do is just drop it into gear. And this thing pulls pretty nice. So this car is a prime example of the technology that we now have at our fingertips, where you can now go out and buy a 2015 Mustang EcoBoost. That is a 2.3 liter turboed 4-cylinder, which produces 310 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque, which is roughly the same output as this 2005 V8 Mustang. It's pretty crazy, but it's awesome. So just to show you guys a little acceleration here, and that this car actually does have some balls to it. She gets up real quick. So the 0 to 60 time on this car is around 5.5 seconds. So pulling this car from first to second, this car struggles not one bit. So this is my friend Kenny's Mustang. He gave me a call a few months back and said, hey, I think I want a second car, a fun car, a weekend car. Can you help me out? I was like, hell yeah, dude, what are you looking for? He was like, I want a V8 rear wheel drive. I'm not looking to spend too much money, but just something that I can have fun in. I was really excited once he hit me up and let me know. I was like, hell yeah. I love going out and helping people find cars, test drive cars, anything about cars. So we started looking at the 2000 to 2004 Mustangs. Also, he looked at a few of the early 2000s, the end of that generation Camaros. And then he was also looking at some Corvettes around 89 to mid 90s. We went out for a few test drives in some cars, and then he narrowed it down. He was like, hey, I want a Mustang. So he really was just looking at those 2000s to 2004, and I was like, listen, Kenny, you should definitely check out the 2005s and up, maybe like a 2005 to 2009. If you're gonna get this car, spend a few more grand, and you'll be more than happy with it. So we test drove a few of these generation Mustangs, and then he ended up pulling the trigger on this one. These are definitely fun cars to drive. So as far as the interior in this car, let's just say 2005 was really not a quality year for Ford. All the plastics in here, really hard plastics. The air vents in here are very cheap. The center console, it is a little bit, it's basic, but hey, the knobs and everything are still very, very cheap. The seats, the bolsters in here, honestly, to me, it feels like a memory foam pillow on each side of you as the bolsters, and I feel like I could just sway back and forth and just push right through them. So they're really not doing anything and holding you in place when you're going around a corner. It's not a big steering wheel. It's not a small steering wheel. It's pretty good in size. The only thing, it's not really a comfortable steering wheel with this aluminum part of the steering wheel, but the gauges in here are really nice. They brought back that retroness to it, retro touch to it, and they're really nice. I wish that these gauges came in all the other brand new Mustangs, because that would look really nice as well. The interior does look good, set aside from the quality in terms of bringing back the retroness. So the gearbox in here is actually pretty nice. Each gear is very definitive in letting you know that you're in that gear. It's pretty notchy. Okay, I really don't have too many complaints on this. I like it. So let's just do another pull. And that was 60. So as far as the brakes in this car, they're definitely a bit spongy, and there's not really meat to them, so I wouldn't really feel too confident going really fast and needing to slow down quickly. The brand new Mustangs do have the option to come with the Brembo brake package, which is great. So if this is my car, I would definitely put some meteor brakes on there, and that should solve the problem. Alright, so I just wanted to take this onto a back road that was pretty bumpy and actually really crappy, just to see how the Mustang handles, see how the suspension is, and just how it feels on a road that's not so smooth. So I'm actually surprised on how well it's doing. It's not terrible. It's not absorbing every single bump that I hit, but it's doing a fair job. The suspension does have quite the amount of miles on it, so I can't be too harsh or too biased on how it is, but it's not that bad. Let's take this corner right here, see how she does. Yeah, this car definitely has a ton of understeer and makes cornering very terrifying. This is a pretty bad corner right here where I'm trying to pull out of. You just got to commit and go for it. Mustang gallops. So I've driven this car a few times before this since Kenny's gotten the car, and the first time I drove this, we just did a few nice fun pulls, and the word that came to mind to describe this exhaust was Chewbacca. So the exhaust he's got on here is a DC Sports catback exhaust. From stock, these cars were pretty quiet. They really didn't showcase themselves to be a true muscle car by the sound. So you put a catback exhaust aftermarket on here and it'll definitely open this up and make it sound like it should have been. So when we do a quick little pull in this car, it wasn't a hard pull. I just wanted to do a soft pull just to show you guys if you could hear what I'm talking about. But anyway, it sounds like a Chewbacca. And yeah, make fun of me, whatever you want to do. That's my Chewbacca impression. This car sounds like Chewbacca, a mean Chewbacca. I love it. So you have to be up, alert, and conscious in this car. You are fully in control driving for this car. This car does not drive for you. Some of you guys may be like, what the hell are you talking about? Obviously you have to drive the car. We don't have all the time. This car's out yet. Yeah, I understand that. But there are some cars that help you with the driving, and it's computers and everything else that helps you and assists you with the driving. Mustangs, on the other hand, again, only other way to describe it, they're a wild horse. So you're fully in control, you're the driver. These get a little tail happy and squirrely, but that's the fun of these cars. They create that experience, that drama for you. These cars are great. This isn't a car where you're going to buy for luxury, or you're going to buy for comfort, or even a car that you're going to buy just for being a comfortable ride and good on gas, because this is a V8. You're not getting this car because you want a car that's gas efficient. This is a very fun car to drive around with, and you become a Mustang yourself. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.